drift velocity. At any temperature in a conductor, the free charges or electrons are in random motion, and in the absence of an external potential or electric field, there is no net flow of the charge. Hence, average velocity of all such particles or charged particles is zero. At any temperature, the electrons are in random motion in a conductor. Hence, resultant velocity is zero, and there is no net transference of charge. Net transference of charge. If ui or u1, u2, the velocities of n number of electrons then U average is ui sigma i1 to n is 0. u1, u2, u3 by n is 0. But when a potential difference is applied, an electric field acts. But when a potential difference V is applied across a conductor of length L, electric field E is equal to minus V by L acts. Hence, force on an electron F is equal to minus E into E, that is minus E X. Hence, our acceleration A is equal to F by M, that is minus E by M. Thus, electrons gain velocity. Thus, electrons gain velocity strike an atom or electron at rest. Total energy. Thus, electron gain velocity, strike an atom or electron rest. Total energy transferred, by which total energy is transferred. This is kinetic energy is transferred. Again accelerated, collide with nearby electrons, collide with nearby electrons, and the process is continued, and the process is continued. If tau 1, tau 2, tau n, the time period of acceleration of a particles, time period of acceleration of the particles of the n number of charged particles, then velocity is v1 equal to u1 plus a tau 1, v2 is equal to u2 plus a tau 2, vn is equal to un plus a tau n. Or average velocity v bar, which is known as drift velocity, v bar is v1 plus v2 plus vn by n. This is u1 plus u2 plus un by n plus a tau 1, tau 2, tau n by n. Or this is, as we have obtained average velocity of all the particles in the absence of electric field is 0. So this is Vd is 0 plus A is equal to minus E by m into tau, where tau is average time of collision, because time of collision for different electrons are not same as they are in random. The average velocity is known as drift velocity, Vd, and average time of collision tau is equal to tau 1 plus tau 2 tau n by n, which is known as the relaxation time. tau is the relaxation time. It is very small. It is very small, of the order of 10 to power minus 14 second. So it is observed that drift velocity depends upon electric field or potential gradient. So drift velocity is directly proportional to electric field or the proportional to potential gradient. Since E, M are constants, E and M are constants. And drift velocity is also very small, in the order of few millimeter per second. Vd is also small, in the order of few millimeter per second. Few millimeter per second. Now we'll discuss about electric current. Consider a conductor or a section with area A. If Vd the drift velocity of electron, then n electron passing through the section will travel a distance Vd into delta t in a time interval delta t. Consider a section of the conductor with area A normal to direction of the flow of electrons. Flow of electrons. N electron passing through the area travels a distance Vd into delta t in a time interval delta t. In a time interval delta t. So amount of electrons or number of electrons. So number of electrons or amount of charge passing through the section in delta t second are contained in a cylinder of length Vd delta t, of length Vd delta t. So volume of the cylinder is equal to A into Vd delta T. If there are n number of electrons per unit volume, and minus E, the charge of an electron, then total charge I delta T is equal to minus E into AVD delta T into N, because this is the volume and this is number of electrons per unit volume. So this is the total number of electrons, and charge of electron is minus E, so total charge is this much. And for I, the current in delta T second, amount of charge is current into time, where I, the amount of electric current flowing through the section. Or I is equal to minus EA N minus E by M tau. Vd is equal to minus E by M tau. So it is N square AE tau by M. If J, the current density vector, then I is equal to JA, or JA is equal to N square A E tau by M, or J is equal to N square tau by M into E. Also, J is equal to sigma E. So comparing the two equations, it is observed that sigma is equal to N square tau by M. Thus, electrical conductivity depends upon number of electrons per unit volume and relaxation time. Thus, electrical conductivity depends upon the number of electrons per unit volume and relaxation time. Since E and M are constants, charge of electron and mass of electron, E and M are constants for an electron. So, this is a reduced form of the Ohm's law. Sigma E n square tau by M, also known as the reduced form of Ohm's law. Temperature dependence of resistance. Let R0 and RT, the resistance of a conductor at 0 degree centigrade and T degree centigrade. The change in resistance, RT minus R0 depends upon resistance at 0 degree. Also, it depends upon the change in temperature or rise in temperature. Implies RT minus R0 is equal to some constant alpha R0 T minus 0. This constant of proportionality alpha is known as the temperature coefficient of resistance. Temperature coefficient of resistance. Or RT is equal to R0 into 1 plus alpha T. Again, RT is equal to rho T L by A and R0 is rho 0 L by A. Hence, rho T is equal to rho 0 into 1 plus alpha T, or 1 by rho T is equal to 1 by rho 0 into 1 plus alpha T to power minus 1, or sigma T is equal to sigma 0 into 1 minus alpha T. Here 1 plus alpha T, 1 plus alpha T 2 to power n is equal to 1 plus n alpha T, where alpha is much less than 1. This is obtained by taking binomial expansion and neglecting the higher powers of alpha, or this is obtained by taking binomial expansion and neglecting higher terms In case of metal, alpha is positive. Alpha positive means you can say temperature if increased, then conduct will decrease or specific conductance will decrease. In case of metal, alpha is positive, so specific conductance decreases. Specific conductance decreases with increase in temperature. That is, resistance increases. In case of semiconductors, alpha is negative, so resistance decreases. With increase in temperature. In case of LOH, like nichrome, manganese, etc., alpha is very, very small. Alpha is negligible. Hence, resistance nearly remains constant with change in temperature. Therefore, electrical circuits need resistance materials out of this LOH. So LOH are used as resistors in experiments or electrical appliances for experiment.